So, the video that I was gonna upload last night was me ranting about the drama and how, stupidly people are handling it. And, I was just talking about how people are willing to label anyone as anything without even having definitive proof to the allegations that they're claiming. And how, people are just downright stupid and will accuse people of being a criminal with, again, not having sufficient evidence. But I realized that even with that rant, that would have taken me to a one-way ticket to Nowhereville, because some of you people on Twitter are just genuinely fucking stupid. You know who you are. If you have participated in labeling someone as something that they're not, or labeling someone as something without having, full-on proof, like labeling someone as a pedophile or a Nazi, and you don't have sufficient evidence, you just saw that other people did it, so you're doing it, you're bandwagoning, I am giving you a free coupon to go fuck yourself. You are a genuinely horrible person for doing that. You need to genuinely rethink your life decisions, because you are forgetting that we are all humans on the internet. You are forgetting that when you are saying those kind of things about a person, you are endangering their life. You could get them swatted. You could get them doxxed. And if they get swatted or doxxed, there is a chance that not only they get hurt, but the people they're living with, they get hurt. I've already mentioned this shit in my previous video. People have gotten swatted over this shit. They could get hurt. Family could get hurt. Pets could get hurt. You don't know what could happen, and you should start paying more attention to that. Because for you to be able to just casually label someone as these horrible things and feel no remorse when doing it, you're fucked. You are fucked in the head. You are equally as bad as the person that you're accusing of these things if you don't have definitive proof and you're just calling them whatever. The term pedophile has become such a goofy buzzword that we just feel like we can throw at anybody now because they're a bad person. Someone could get outed for racism, and then they just get called a pedophile for no reason, and everyone still believes it. It's just a stupid word that everyone has forgotten how severe it is to label someone as such a term. Do you realize what a pedophile is? Do you know what a pedophile is? A pedophile is someone who has a literal attraction to kids. They want to have intercourse with a minor. That is what a pedophile is. And you are just labeling whoever you want as a pedophile. People get arrested for pedophilia. You are labeling someone as a criminal. Did you know that? Did you know that? You might sit there and be like, okay, Captain Obvious, thank you for letting me know. Apparently it's not obvious. Apparently it's not obvious what the definition of a pedophile is, because everyone just wants to say it. I think pedophile has lost its meaning from being a person who is attracted to minors to just, it's a bad person. Is that your definition of a pedophile now? Just a pedophile is a bad person? Is that what you think a pedophile is? Because you are way off, my friend. You are way fucking off. I'm not going to tackle this entire drama situation like I was. I'm just going to point out a couple things that I've noticed. And one of those particular things is Kaiser's removal from the team. I saw that apparently Kaiser has been removed from the team, not because he's associated with Soul, but because it was to save face so an FNF collab could still take place. Are we serious? Are we genuinely serious? You fired one of your best workers just to save a collab with Friday Night Funkin'. Why? Why are we having this many collabs in the game anyways? You want people to stop calling the game Fortnite, but then you do a collab with Friday Night Funkin'? What? What are we doing anymore? Genuinely, what are we doing anymore? There's no other way for me to word that. That's just scummy. Like, why? And if that is actually why Kaiser was fired, which so far I'm seeing it just is, I am beyond disappointed. I am genuinely beyond disappointed. Like, that really just, that, I already knew that the word passion was slowly fading away with this project, but now it's blown out of the water. That just said everything. You are willing to fire one of your contributors if it means saving a collab. It wasn't even about what the contributor was doing. It was just so you could save a collab. That's not passion. That's a hunger for fame and a hunger for fortune. And if you want to disagree with me, go ahead. But I'm right. This isn't a correct me if I'm wrong moment. This is a unk spitting facts moment. That is horrible. And everyone on Twitter, not everyone, but a lot of people on Twitter know that that's why Kaiser is shot. Not because he's associated with Soul, but because of the collab. They already know he wasn't shot for his association with Soul because there was a screenshot that said that they didn't care. So they knew that Kaiser getting removed from the team, it wasn't because of his association with Soul, it was to save face. 1, save face in terms of reputation. 2, save face in terms of keeping the Friday Night Funkin' collab. What are we doing anymore? What are we doing? You know, I saw a guy on Twitter that was talking about how I talk too much about Damnation and how, like, I miss Damnation too much. And, you know, I do agree that sometimes I talk a little bit too much about Damnation. But, I mean, how can I not be distraught when this is happening to a project that I was once so passionate about? I was willing to accept the change. We as humans, we need to deal with change sometimes, you know? Change happens. We don't like change, but we know we have to deal with it, and we learn to overcome it. But this doesn't even feel like change. This isn't change. This just feels like I'm watching something I was once so passionate about. It's like I painted a mural, like a giant mural on the side of a building. These guys let me paint a large, beautiful mural on the side of a building, right? And I finished my work, and then not even a day later, these graffiti artists have came in and desecrated my entire work. That's what it feels like. It just feels like something that I put so much time and effort into, something I was so passionate about working on, just got ruined, defaced. And this is just sad. Because I was willing to deal with the change. I was like, okay, you know, this is straying away from my vision, but I can still work with this. What am I supposed to work with now? Literally the only word I can muster up when talking about what this game is now is slop. Literal slop. What are we doing, man? All these IPs and collabs and stuff and reference skins and whatever. What is this game anymore? What is this? If you were to tell me what this game's identity is, what is it? Tell me the identity here. What is this? Is it the game where Romeo from Minecraft Story Mode can fucking be alongside Hatsune Miku and fucking TF2 Engineer and Invincible and whatever the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? You guys have no idea. Like, I saw people saying that they were referring to how in the past I've said I wouldn't be willing to take ownership of the game if given the opportunity. I would. I would be willing to take ownership. I would be willing to turn things around. Any kind of high role I can get that involves turning things around, I would take. And I know that the community wouldn't like the changes I would do, but I know that these changes need to happen. There would be so many skins I would purge. There is so much stuff that needs to be retconned, and there needs to be a fresh start. There needs to be a fresh start. The community gets mad at any decision that gets made anyway, so this wouldn't really change anything, but you gotta take action, and I would take action. I would purge all the fucking skins that shouldn't be in the game, all the skins that are straying the game away from having an original identity, being known for not having reference shit. I would, like, there needs to be more original shit. It's not just because I'm not a big fan of reference stuff. It's because the more reference stuff there is, the more that it's just Fortnite. Everyone is just calling the game Fortnite. Like, that's not the identity you want. It's just fuck, man. I would literally turn things around the best way I could. I would make so many changes. You gotta make change. And I would genuinely make that change. Because I didn't expect it to get to this. This is just genuinely disappointing. When I first saw the ownership transfer, I had faith. Like, I was kind of excited. Like, genuinely, I was excited. to see what changes could happen. And look at this. What the fuck? Every week we've got drama and whatever else. Fucking drama and reference stuff and community getting mad, all the shit. It's just such a mess. And it's just terrible. It literally has gotten so terrible to the point where people believe that the game is gonna die. That's how bad this shit has gotten. It's disappointing. It's really disappointing, you know? And the ASIMs as a whole. It's not even just this game that's really starting to show the fame and fortune greed, but other ASIMs. ASIM has become a hype train. That's why I never even thought about bringing back Damnation. I have no passion to do it. ASIMs aren't a niche genre anymore. Everyone saw how popular Forsaken got, and now they just make their own ASIMs by taking one of the characters from Forsaken's roster, primarily Cool Kid, Noli, or 007, and they'll take one of those three, or maybe one of the other characters too. They'll make their own original design, post either artwork or a model of it on Twitter, gain a bunch of hype, and that's the last you'll ever see of the game. The game never comes out. The people see how popular ASIMs got, and they want to jump on the hype train, make their own, and get the popularity, maybe even get the fortune, but damn well knowing that they want the popularity. They want that spotlight. That's what they want. And then the game never comes out because I've seen so many get canceled, and that's just what happens. It's a hype train, and it's very sad. This shit happened with RollFNF games too, which is why I said that this was a reincarnation of that, because it is. It is literally the RollFNF hype train again, but as ASIMs. It is very sad to see this. The amount of greed and hunger for fame. It's just sad. I've seen people debating on quitting. There's people that have been reassuring on Twitter that they're not quitting. So everyone is assuming that they're just... I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's happening, dude. I don't keep up with this shit. At the end of the day, Unklings, no matter what happens, I'm still going to be here. I'm going to be here with you. And nothing is going to change that. I love all of you. I cherish you deeply. Because you guys are what make me love making my content. Like, genuinely. I love talking to you guys on here. YouTube is such a civilized place where I can actually have genuine discussions. I hate talking on Twitter because it's just a bunch of stormtroopers. But on here, I can actually talk to people. So I thank you guys for being so civil. I also want to give a shout out to a new hater of mine that I've discovered. He's not really a funny hater, but I mean, you can kind of tell that they're trying really hard to get my attention. So I think I'll give them their spotlight since, you know, I've been talking about spotlights. We'll give them a little spotlight here. Their name is Maria K. Hannum 3206. I don't really know how to say that name, but as you can see, there's 3 comments here, all within the same time frame. Your vision was nice, but the early execution of Damnation was ass and garbage. 202 failed miserably. LMAO, nothing slightly scary of a red Lego chasing you. Sloppy but good vision. So as you can see here, this person is just kind of in any sort of desperation to get my attention with these comments. They have another one. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they defended Alter Ego with their life, so it kind of summarizes what kind of a person this is. But I thought I would actually, you know, in this video, give you your own spotlight since you are very much wanting my attention. And I wanted to let you know, hi, how you doing? I appreciate you trying to hurt my feelings, but I can't take somebody with a goofy, what is that? A painting of a cupcake? Oh, it's a vase. That's a vase? I thought it was a fucking cupcake. Well, I can't take someone with a vase on what looks like a picnic towel seriously. I can't take your comments seriously. So if you're trying to hurt my feelings, you know, you need to make your profile picture like Goku or something, or like Omni-Man. If your profile picture was somebody like Ominous, or someone scary like an imposing figure, like even Homelander, if that was your profile picture and you were making these hateful comments, maybe with some good grammar too, you probably would have like a 25% chance of hurting my feelings a little bit, because Homelander being mean to me would be very upsetting. But this little vase porcelain prism thing of yours, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. So I apologize that you didn't get the rise out of me that you wanted to get. But anyways, I love you unklings, except Maria. Maria, you don't get the unkling love. You don't get it. But I love all my other unklings out there, and I hope you all have a great day. And yeah.